This is a MULN Stock Prediction and MULN Stock Technical Analysis on hourly, 4-hourly and daily timeframes, as well as MULN Stock News. Now we present current our trading system signals. Disclaimer: we do not provide investment advice. Technical analysis and trading signals on daily timeframe. Pivot point supertrend system gave the sell signal. Candlestick patterns are very bearish. ABC trading patterns are indicating consolidation and a downtrend. Support and resistance level analysis shows lower lows. Overall, on the daily chart, we would stay short. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 1-hour time frame. On the hourly chart, we have overall the sell signal. Pivot point supertrend system gives sell signal. Candlestick patterns are recently bearish. ABC trading patterns are indicating bounce. Support and resistance level analysis show consolidation. Overall, on the hourly chart, we are staying short. Subscribe to get more technical analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching until now. Now we will tell you about other price prediction and live news. 1. MULN Stock Forecast. Has the MULN Recovery begun at last? 2. MULN Stock Price Prediction. Is MULN Automotive a bargain? 3. MULN Automotive Stock Price in 5 years. Can MULN deliver on EV technology promise? 4. Is MULN Automotive stock a good investment? MULN Stock Forecast. Has the MULN Recovery begun at last? MULN paid $240 million for MULN's. What are this acquisition's benefits? Ability to build 50,000 EVs. Key models go to market 12 months earlier. John Schwegman, a former GM executive, is MULN's new CCO. CEO David Mitchery earned 46 million shares as part of his incentive scheme. Recent MULN price predictions. MULN will start creating the 5 this year. In 2024, deliveries will commence. MULN paid a fair price for a Mississippi factory. The firm will grow to satisfy future demand. MULN CEO David Mitchery said a Fortune 500 organization would soon buy MULN cars. It boosted MULN's market share. Mitchery's company. Soon, investors will know. MULN's Q3 results were well received. Through share dilution, it will cut debt by 77%. With this, it announced the creation of its 5th R&D office in Detroit to develop and update EV band technology. MULN will deploy 5 EV crossover demonstrators this autumn. This announcement boosted MULN stock. Team Rosberg Engineering will help them build prototypes using the 5 EV chassis. Solid-state polymer battery progress for MULN. Southern California's MULN Automotive, Inc. has revealed solid-state polymer battery advancements. This technique beats lithium-ion batteries. MULN is developing solid-state polymer batteries for its 2nd-generation EV crossovers. 2025 is planned for vehicle prototype testing. MULN will unveil its 1st-generation 5 EV crossover in late 2024. MULN Stock Price Prediction. Is MULN Automotive a bargain? Concerns over MULN have pushed down its stock price. MULN Automotive shares hit 28 cents, the lowest since October 19. Since 2021, it's fallen 98%. This pricing behavior is similar to Canon, Faraday Future, and Lordstown Motors. How about MULN Automotive? MULN Automotive's short interest is high. Short sellers own 18% of its shares in hopes of a fall. The corporation has maintained diluting its stockholders as its outstanding shares rose above 0.377 billion. The business bought EV companies using share sale revenues. It recently purchased electric last-mile assets. In September, it purchased Bollinger Motors. Earlier, the corporation made many acquisitions. I prefer to avoid expansion via acquisition. Buying additional firms might cause a hard-to-recover cultural collapse. Salesforce's aggressive acquisition strategy has hurt its stock performance. MULN purchased struggling enterprises. As MULN ramps production in the next several years, it may dilute current stockholders. The corporation has removed $13 million in debt, leaving $10 million. Using debt, the corporation may prevent dilution. MULN Price Prediction. According to the daily chart, the MULN share price has been falling for months. It's only a couple of points over its annual low. All moving averages have fallen. RSI is below 50. Supertrend supports the sell-off. MULN stock will likely continue sliding as sellers aim for 15 cents. Short sellers should know the hazards of meme stocks. Possible short squeeze. MULN Automotive stock price in 5 years. Can MULN deliver on EV technology promise? MULN Automotive. MULN is a Southern California-based EV manufacturer that collaborates with other companies to provide sustainable, scalable energy solutions. MULN Automotive went public on the 5th of November 2021 and trades under the MULN ticker. MULN's chairman and CEO said listing on the Nasdaq would enhance awareness of the firm and electric car potential. MULN's future has never been brighter, and I'm pleased to lead us, he stated. The MULN 5EV SUV will be produced in 2024's second quarter. It costs $55,000. Where will MULN Automotive stock go? What may happen to MULN Automotive stock price this year? Wallet investors' algorithmic estimates call MULN a poor one-year investment. MULN Automotive stock is predicted to fall to 0.00000037 by December 2022. Panda Forecast predicts $23 for MULN Automotive stock in 2025. A MULN Automotive share price estimate during that time will rely on MULN's pace of development and larger economic considerations like growing living expenses. EV market expansion affects the company's potential. These considerations must be considered in MULN Stock Forecast. These characteristics, coupled with a competitive market, make it hard to predict MULN stock. Analysts' algorithm-based MULN Automotive stock projections may be inaccurate. They shouldn't replace your research. Electric cars future. According to the International Energy Agency, EV sales doubled in 2021 to 6.6 million. Back in 2012, barely 120 electric vehicles were sold worldwide. The IEA said that continued governmental support is key to EV success. It said that public expenditure on EV subsidy and incentives almost quadrupled in 2021. Many nations plan to phase out internal combustion engines or electrify vehicles in the next decades. IEA stated that the COVID-19 epidemic and Russia's conflict in Ukraine impacted global supply chains. The auto sector has suffered. In the immediate future, EV delivery delays to consumers may impact sales growth in certain areas. Still, government and corporate initiatives to electrify transport provide a strong base for continuing EV sales growth. The bottom line: while MULN stock projections and the EV market might give insight into the company's success and growth, nothing can replace your study. Analysts and algorithm-based forecasts make mistakes. Before making any investment choice, you should look at fundamental and technical research, the latest news, and analyst opinion. Past results don't guarantee future ones. Never trade money you can't lose. Is MULN Automotive stock a good investment? As of November 4, 2022, MULN Automotive Inc. had a $142.8 million market capitalization, putting it in the 36th percentile of companies in the auto and truck manufacturers industry. MULN Automotive Inc. does not have a relevant P/E owing to negative earnings over the previous 12 trailing months. MULN Automotive Inc.'s 12-month sales are $0 with a % profit margin. Year-over-year quarterly sales growth most recently was %. No experts predict current year profits. MULN Automotive doesn't pay dividends. The cyclical car sector endured manufacturing closures, poor dealership foot traffic, and supply chain distortions from the coronavirus outbreak. The pandemic caused shortages of semiconductor chips in several sectors, including cars. 2019 light vehicle sales are predicted to be below 17.1 million units. In 2020, U.S. light vehicle sales posted their weakest total since coming in at 14.44 million units in 2012. Before 2020, U.S. vehicle sales had 5 straight years exceeding 17 million units. On the positive side, rebounding GDP, consumer stimulus, declining unemployment, and low interest rates should help support sales volumes. Currency fluctuations will also affect firms' profitability, perhaps helping non-U.S. manufacturing enterprises if the U.S. dollar depreciates against other major currencies. Margins could benefit from draconian cost cuts implemented in 2020, and increased production will likely help with fixed cost absorption. But rising labor and raw materials costs are growing concerns. Should I buy MULN Automotive Inc. stock? Overall, MULN Automotive Inc. stock has a growth grade of NA, quality grade of NA, and momentum grade of F. MULN Automotive Inc. stock depends on your objectives, risk tolerance, and allocation. AAII can help you find things out and determine which investments correspond with what works best for you. Lastly, compare a stock to others in its industry. Compare MULN Automotive Inc. stock to its rivals in the table below. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the either left or right to get to more Alibaba stock price prediction analysis and Alibaba stock technical analysis. Also, we present analysis on Terra Luna LUNC, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin news today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and Shiba Inu coin. Check our playlists for the free technical analysis trading course.